I dare you. I double dare you bet against Gervonta Davis when he faced Lamont Roach in a rematch. Now, I get it. A lot of people feel like Lamont Roach did edge the fight with Gervonta Davis, and the incompetence of the New York State Athletic Commission did not overturn, the referee's decision by not counting the knockdown, or when Gervonta Davis turned around and went to the corner, got his hair wiped off or eyes wiped off by Calvin Ford, which should have been a disqualification. Yeah, at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're going to get the rematch, and Gervonta Davis is just as motivated as he ever been. And that Gervonta Davis, motivated, inspired, serious, dedicated. That's the type of Gervonta Davis that got him out the hood. That's the Gervonta Davis that surprised and ignited the interest of Floyd Mayweather, Adrian Broner, and the plethora of his contemporaries. Gervonta Davis is a dangerous man. And you know what? It took a roach to wake up an ape. That's the scary part. It took a roach to wake up an ape. Because y'all already know that Gervonta Davis considers himself as an ape. He a gorilla. And we all know he got the strength of a gorilla in that ring versus his contemporaries. When everything is working on all cylinders, when it comes to speed, power, athleticism, IQ, footwork, all that, Gervonta Davis is an elite fighter. And there's some people out there going to be, but come on, man. In the rematch, Lamont Roach is going to do his thing. I think the rematch is going to is going to be better. I think Lamont Roach is going to up his game. I think it's going to up his game as well. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But who has had it tougher than Gervonta Davis coming up? Sometimes everybody needs that wake-up call. I always say that boxing translates to life itself, and everybody needs that wake-up call sometimes when you're running high and you feel like nothing could just... You begin to be immune to downfalls or anything of that nature, right? And I'm not saying that people need a wake-up call in a negative way. Sometimes we need a wake-up call just, sometimes we just live in life and everything sometimes be working out good. And sometimes we need some wake-up call just to give thanks to God that we're living, that we're breathing, that our family is healthy, our kids is healthy, that just being grateful in life. Sometimes life goes too fast. Sometimes you win it so much you don't even think about losing. And then sometimes you get a wake-up call. Gervonta Davis, before the fight with Lamont Roach, was talking about retirement, was talking about bettering himself. And that's a good thing, to be honest. To better himself, he had an excuse. It's not that he was, I just want to experience life and have fun and blow my money and stuff like that and go to the strip club. No, he said, I wanted to become, I'm growing as a man, and I want to become a better man. And I don't want to have these type of warrior mood swings around my children. I'm a father now. I'm a responsible father. I want to be a father that's there, emotionally attached with my kids as they grow up, and as I need to do what I got to do to elevate them, to mold them, to inspire them. That's a responsible man that was talking about. Now, this is going to be a dangerous Gervonta Davis. And you know that everybody been waiting for. Now, I'm not going to say everybody, but there was a lot of people out there that was waiting for Gervonta Davis' downfall. A lot of people out there waiting for Gervonta Davis' downfall just because a lot of people feel like Gervonta Davis hasn't challenged himself the way that a lot of people feel that his skills entail to challenge itself. But let me say it like this. Let's be real. The more that we think about it, a lot of his wins aged well. A lot of his wins aged well. Look at the Mario Barrios fight. Mario Barrios about to face Manny Pacquiao July 19th. Manny Pacquiao, the great, coming out of retirement. That was a good win because Mario Barrios beat Eugenio Ugas, who retired Manny Pacquiao. What about the win with Rolly? Rolly just beat Ryan Garcia, made second out there in Times Square. Gervonta Davis beat Ryan Garcia and Rolly. Gervonta Davis beat Frank Martin that beat Michel Rivera. Pitbull Cruz. Became a world champion. I became a world champion. So on the end of the day, Gervonta Davis' resume has aged pretty well. As much as we could all say that everyone struggled, all the high investor fighters, high profile fighters that's been attached to Gervonta Davis, whether it's Devin Haney, whether it's Ryan Garcia, whether it's Teofimo Lopez, all these guys have had their low downfall, right? Devin Haney with Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez with George Camboso, Ryan Garcia again with Rolly Romero and stuff like that. Rolly Romero with Ryan Garcia and Pitbull Cruz. And it's funny how we all move. A lot of people saying, well, Gervonta Davis got humbled by Lamont Roach. Well, we got humbled by Lamont Roach. Like people would have just play like everybody was geniuses and thought that Lamont Roach was going to do what he did. As a matter of fact, if you check out my archives and my interview with Lamont Roach, what a quick question I had with Lamont Roach and a quick question I had with Steven Espinoza, and I told the people that if you're frustrated with Gervonta Davis, you can't be frustrated with Lamont Roach because he's daring to be great, and we always strive and always push fighters to dare to be great. But you just ain't think it was going to be Lamont Roach. Remember what I was talking about? Wake-up calls, huh? We got a wake-up call as boxing fans, analysts, pundits. Not only Gervonta Davis, but we got a wake-up call as well that we need to stop acting like we know it all. This is the reason why we watch the sport of boxing, because we don't know what's going to happen. Gervonta Davis gonna knock out Lamont Roach in like 3 rounds, man. Like what? Look how Lamont Roach performed versus Jamel Herring. What makes you think he's gonna fight and gonna beat Gervonta Davis? Well, we gotta humble ourselves as well. As much as we always want fighters to humble themselves, we all got to wake up call. Because I know that leading up to the fight, a lot of us didn't do our due diligence, and I'm just saying ours. I always kept, in my opinion, like if y'all go check the videos that I did leading up to the fight, that hey, he's daring to be great. He knows Gervonta Davis more than anybody else. They've been fighting since they was kids. Sometimes while we talk about experience, right? Experience is the reason why this fighter is going to beat this fighter because this fighter got more experience. But Lamont Roach got more experience in fighting Gervonta Davis, almost like Ryan Garcia got more experience fighting Devin Haney, right? But I truly think that Gervonta Davis' mind wasn't all there. That killer instinct was not there, in my opinion. And like I said, sometimes in life, you just winning and winning and winning, that it's become second nature, but then it's also become like on a regular. It's like just another day in the office. Then you get that wake-up call. You get that bad day. You get that bad info. You get that bad experience. But this wake-up call, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that Gervonta Davis, that Tank Davis that y'all been waiting for, that Tank Davis that y'all been waiting for, or that Tank Davis that I have show you the glimpse that he could be the best fighter of his generation, is going to come out versus Lamont Roach in that rematch. And Lamont Roach is going to up his game as well. But when everything is working on all cylinders and we look at the attributes of both fighters, it's just something about Gervonta Davis that you can't teach. Special. And I think for a long time, Gervonta Davis was not motivated to be great, but just motivated to get a payday. And he was getting a lot of good paydays. But you saw in that post-fight press conference, man, it's going to be dangerous for his opponents when he's motivated and being great. That's the dangerous part about Gervonta Davis. He was beating these dudes up, not even as motivated as a true warrior should be as a competitor. He's motivated to be great. And that's another glimpse that we haven't seen Gervonta Davis in his prime. If you thought he was dangerous then, oh, you truly gonna see what was truly dangerous now.